Why is there a mess under my feeder? I get this question all the time, and honestly, most of the time, it's not your fault, but it's very fixable. Let's talk about why that mess shows up, what causes it, and how to eliminate it by working smarter, not harder. First and most importantly, mess under a feeder almost always starts with the type of food you're using. I'm not talking about bird poop or natural debris. I'm talking about that seed mess all over your ground. If you're seeing a buildup of husks, waste seeds, and uneaten filler, your birds are likely rejecting what you're offering, and that is not normal. Most backyard birds just don't eat that stuff, especially the ones you're trying to attract, like chickadees, finches, nuthatches, or even woodpeckers. Those ingredients just act as cheap filler. They make the bag look full and the price seems good, but you'll pay for it in waste, pests, and frustration. So here's what happens. Birds land on your feeder, pick through the mix, and throw out everything they don't want. And they're not just being messy on purpose. They're just trying to find food they recognize. And when they can't, they toss everything to the ground looking for a sunflower chip or a peanut. And that's usually when customers come to me asking, how do I fix this giant pile of seed on the ground? So let's shift the mindset. The goal isn't less mess. The goal is better food and a better feeding experience. A high quality seed mix or a true no mess blend does two things. It gets eaten completely and it does not create ground waste. Because there's no filler, no shells, no soggy buildup. And most importantly, it feeds the birds you're actually trying to attract. And now let's talk about cost, because this is the part that really tends to surprise people. You might see a no mess blend and think, wow, that's more expensive. I can't afford that. But here's the catch. In most cheap mixes, only 8 to 10% of the bag is actually edible. The rest just gets thrown on the ground. So when you do the math, the cheap seed actually costs way more per pound over time, plus all that frustration. Meanwhile, a no mess blend might look pricier, but you're buying 100% edible food, and you'll see it in the results. It's a much better value for you. If your goal is cleaner patios, less moldy piles, and more time enjoying the birds you want to attract and not cleaning up after them, start with a clean seed. I say this all the time in my store. Mess is not normal. It's avoidable. You just need the right mix. Here's the checklist I run with my customers. If you've got a mess, look at the seed first. If it's full of husks, filler, or junk, replace it right away. If the seed is already a good quality, but you're still seeing a mess, then we start looking at other causes, like the feeder design, birds digging for favorite ingredients, squirrels flipping trays, or birds just knocking food out because they can. Now, those non-food related messes are a bit of a different story, and I'll be covering those in an upcoming video. So if your food is clean, but the ground still looks like a party, stick around because we'll get to that too. But for now, if you want to fix 90% of all bird seed mess problems, check the seed. That simple change could turn your whole bird feeding setup from frustrating to effortless. And if you're not sure what seed to try next, drop a comment. I'm always happy to help guide you through it. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and thanks for caring enough to do this right. Your birds and your yard will thank you.